We know that the top players, when they're turning to the top of the swing, that the shoulders are on this 40-degree plane, every single one of them. And sometimes we'll see the arms up high, sometimes we'll see the arms just above the shoulder plane, and sometimes we'll see the arms below the shoulder plane. Now, depending on the style of swing, what suits you, you can adjust that a little bit. But for the masses of the people, meaning around 80 or 90%, the advantage of having a low shoulder, 40 degrees, 1 yard over, and the arms a little more connected here is you're connected to your power source, and that trail elbow is resting on that shaft plane. It's already there. It just falls straight back down and you're in the zone. So guys, look at picture 1 on the left and picture 2 on the right. Now, every one of us out there has our own perfect club face position at the top, one that matches our swing and our release style. Now, have a look at McIlroy. He's got the cupped lead wrist, very neutral club face, but he's got a very big rolling release, and that's really hard for just about every single amateur player out there to replicate. Olazabale's got the flat lead wrist, but a stronger club face. Both of the elbow positions are exactly the same. Now, for the masses of the people out there coming in steep, flipping, slicing, having real trouble creating that consistency, number 2 and number 3 are easier depending on your release pattern and your swing style. Number 3, also the elbows in the perfect position. This is making ball striking easier. So guys, coming up, we've got some great information, some great drills and feels to improve everybody's ball striking immediately. I'm going to show you an easier way here to help you get forward shaft lean, to get better contact, and also to get the path of your swing, the direction of your swing a little bit better. Now, if we have a closed face, and obviously closed and strong grips and strong faces, they're better than weak ones, right? We hit the ball further. But if the club face is closed, if I get some forward shaft lean, the club face is straight. So what we're going to do, right, in conventional terms, we've been looking at getting a 2-knuckle grip for a lot of people and getting, you know, the sole of the club lined up with the lead forearm. Unfortunately, what happens from there is a lot of people will actually slightly open the face a little bit coming down, and when they try and get forward shaft lean, you know, they hit it way right, and subconsciously, really, they don't realize they're doing it. They just sort of flip and come back to impact and really lose their angles. Now, there's ways to go about it, but if you want to get a much easier way, here's an easier way. You get your left hand or your lead hand, 1, 2, 3, you turn your hand in so that you see 3 knuckles, so that your lead wrist is more into extension, which is going to give you some play and movement anyway. But you get to the top of your swing and you still manage to get a flat left wrist from this position. And what it will do is it will get this sole of the club slightly higher than the lead forearm, and this will have to make you hang on to your angles. If you're coming back to impact like this, you're going to hit it left, you need forward shaft lean. This is going to encourage that position. We're going to bring this club down and we're going to be able to get this club level with the hands or slightly behind the hands. This is your entry. Are you filming your swings with your mobile phones? You really, really should be. Guys, love this drill. Really just sets off a huge chain reaction. You can really feel it as well. Take your grip, point your fingers at the ball. When you get to the top, keep your fingers pointed at the golf ball. Now, this is going to lower your left shoulder. This is going to keep your eyes a little more over the golf ball. It's pretty much, you know, easier to hit something if you're not moving around. If you move off it too much, your shoulders will get flat and you'll have no structure at the top, and then you'll have to come back and make all sorts of moves, which just makes ball striking really much more difficult. Even with the tennis racket, it looks like I've got a good chance of hitting that solid, doesn't it? It's all lined up and it looks nice. Now, that angle in that wrist, you can see that bullseye is pointing at the camera from this side. Once I point that bullseye away, I have a really strong angle. It's almost like I'm saying stop. Now, I'm pointing actually the palm a little bit over in that direction, fingers down, and then you can get a feeling of where you need to be. So guys, I love this drill, this connection drill. Look where my right hand's pointing here. Look where my left shoulder is. Low lead shoulder, low lead arm. Awesome wrist position. This is how we do it, right? Take your address position, get the right hand in front of the left, and just feel what's going on from there, right? Swing back, shoulder under the chin. Just get the shoulder slightly under the chin there, pointing the right hand away. I like to help people see things, visualize things. The cell phone, the mobile phone, right hand in front of the left. And have a look where this is a slight exaggeration drill with this lead arm, but have a look at the foam points. Right, now there's no angle. That's your speed accumulator. That's what keeps the club head behind your hands, 45 to 50 degrees. That's the PGA average of that right wrist. Break it back until you see the creases on your skin. Now to practice it, grab like an 8-iron or a 9-iron. I've just teed up a couple of balls here. Get a feel for the position. Have a look at that right hand's pointed, shoulders down, right? Feel it, and then grip normal. Get in there, and your normal swing will be a little bit higher. Feel that connection. Draw that right leg back. You've got symmetrical knee work. That'll give you more time. Oh, hit that nice. A wonderful way here, guys, to feel lead shoulder low connection, moving a little bit more like McIlroy. But once you've got that right hand away, you're actually strengthening this position, winding it up, keep that shoulder. You can feel the move, you can feel the connection, you can feel the power, transferring the speed of the club to the speed of the body. A much easier style. You won't need to practice as much.
So if you guys want to know if you're inside the PGA averages of movement here with the 40 to 55 degree rule, you can check out SWINGSLAPP in the App Store. It's got 400 instructional videos, guys, helping people understand the averages of movement. That's SWINGSLAPP. Join the free trial in the App Store.
So guys, the perfect wrist alignments, getting your wrist alignments in the perfect position and feeling it, right? Literally feeling what you're doing here. How good is this thing? Let's have a look at this position at the top. Now, one of the things that helps with the hanger, something that I use in my own practice a lot, is great structure at the top of your swing. So it prevents excessive wrist break. So when you break your wrist too much, this is something that a lot of people don't realize, you break your wrist too much, the lead wrist will go in extension. And see how the ring leaves the forearm? All right, so when you get back into this position at the top, you create just a little bit of width and just a nice shape at the top. You've got the lead wrist flat. Now, all you've got to do is keep the ring on the forearm coming down, and when you do, the club's going to come in behind your hands and the club head's going to be in a nice neutral position. On the way back, what I love to do is when I set this up around 2.5 finger widths away from my forearm, I like to sort of get that on the forearm pretty soon so that I'm getting the club head in a really aggressive or a stronger position. It's pointing down. What this does is it helps you create really good tilts in your swing, because if you fan the club face open, now the ring's not touching, you'll start to lift up and away, and this lead shoulder will tend to work out and around. So your tilts, your body will really follow a lot of what your club head is doing and how your hands and wrists are moving. This is an incredible training aid that I recommend for not only for wrist alignments and the structure at the top, but creating feel through the golf ball and helping us all to create better shaft lean. There's a discount code in the description box underneath. Have a look at this thing. It's absolutely incredible. Let's have a look at this. What we're going to do is preset the club. Okay, so you try to keep your hands in the same position, presetting it, but keeping the club here pointed at 1 o'clock. Now, when you do that, your left wrist is going to be really flat and you've got some angle. Now, if you notice when I get the club to 12, there's no angle in the wrist, no power, slicing, flipping, the whole lot. This is the key, building up this angle, the creases in the wrist.
So guys, at the end of September, I'll be heading to Orlando, Florida to work with renowned coach, Dr. Robert Neal. If you're interested in evidence-based instruction, working with facts, reach out to me at craig@worldclassgolf.com.
So you preset, I'll show you from the front view, and from here, keep connection and turn. And it's going to get you in a bit of a stronger position at the top here. This is something that's really, really important for you guys. 1 o'clock, preset, up to the top, keep the connection. Lead wrist flat, look at the angle in my right wrist. The deeper you get the shoulders, the more angle. The more you're up, the more you look shut. Okay, the more you're up, the club face is shut. The more you're down, the bigger the angle. And this is how you create really a lot of speed. From this view, it's a great drill, this one. Have a look at this. So keep the hands almost in the circle, pointed at 1 o'clock. You've got your angle, swing back, get that right shoulder behind you, and you've got a feeling where that elbow can come in into such a pure position.
So guys, this is why we show the averages of movement. Evidence-based instruction. Once you have your backswing in a solid position, it's time to learn the easier, the more dynamic way to move through the golf ball, the modern through swing, the easier way to move through the golf ball. And I'm going to show you that coming up. There really needs to be more commonality amongst golf instruction, but unfortunately it's a jungle out there now these days, misinformation. That's why Dr. Neil and myself, we show evidence-based instruction. If all these great players are in these positions and you're not, it makes sense to get closer to what the great players are doing. Let's have a look at an easier and more effective way, the modern way to move through the golf ball.
So guys, the modern way, the easy way to move through the golf ball and how to feel it. Let's have a look at this. This is gold. Take 2 golf clubs, pop them in the palms of your hand. You see I've got a basket here, position 1 yard out in front of the golf ball. Get the hands on the outside of your thighs here, guys. This is, we're touching on greatness here, right? Seriously, this is what they do. Now, when we move forwards, first off, this right hand, when it's on the outside of that lead thigh, I want that shaft, I want that arm to point down towards that basket. Now look where my left hand is. We've slid it up to the height of the belt buckle. Look where my left shoulder is, my lead shoulder. It's really high. Now once we've got this, this acts as a wall. When it's low, the head goes forward. Separation, getting the hips to move forwards without the head, this is your wall. This is your chance. And this feel, this move, we're stealing what the great players are doing. Have a look how my knees close. Look at my right foot's rolling in. Now, if I just keep repeating that move with or without a golf club, if you're doing this at home, if you can copy this move, if you can get this move into your swing just by constantly standing in position, static positional training, moving in front of windows, filming your swing, send your swing through to me. I'm helping people with online lessons from all around the world. Shift and lift, getting yourself inside these corridors. Once you think you've got a feel, then give it a hit. This information is helping so many people. We've got 1,400 videos on WorldClassGolf.com. They're not on YouTube. The platform, it's a plethora, it's a library, and it's helping so many players.
Voted Best Swing Analysis and Best Online Instruction by several independent surveys. World Class Golf Instruction is transforming thousands of golfers at every skill level. Do not miss out. This video platform has over 1,400 videos and 85 separate masterclass series. The most structured and detailed video platform ever created, improving golfers on average between 4 and 11 shots. Join the chat room and join the community of world-class golf instruction. This is golf instruction that you've never seen before. The proven PGA corridors, factual evidence-based material. Unleash your true potential with the cutting-edge swing analysis technology. Experience the thrill of progress with the state-of-the-art practice programs and specialized golf fitness plans. Best information available.